welcome to my channel. This is Nikki. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. This is a video on a travel mug cozy tutorial, and this is beginners friendly, so I really hope you enjoy this video. So let's get right to it. You will need yarn, a 4.5mm hook. You will also need scissors, a yarn needle, a measuring tape, and of course you will need your mug. So you're gonna want to grab your measuring tape and you want to measure the middle of your mug. So basically, like, you want to get the circumference of your mug, that way you know how long to make it. In my case, it's 22 centimeters. So now we can get started by making a slip knot. You're gonna grab your hook and you're gonna grab your yarn and you're gonna make the knot as I'm gonna show you here. So you shape it like an 8, then you grab the yarn and you pull through, making a knot. Now you're gonna put the crochet hook in the loop and then you're going to pull it so that it's nice and tight on the hook. Now this is when you're going to start chaining. So you're going to yarn over the hook and then pull through the loop. That's considered one chain. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. That's 3 chains. Yarn over, pull through, 4. Yarn over, pull through, 5. Yarn over, pull through, 6. Yarn over, pull through, 7. Yarn over, pull through, 8. Yarn over, pull through, 9. Yarn over, pull through, 10. Yarn over, pull through, 11. Yarn over, pull through, 12. I need to get more yarn. But so far, as you can see, one side you can kind of see V's, and then that's the right side, and then the wrong side would be the opposite side. I'll show you in a bit. But right now I'm making sure that I have 12 stitches so far. And as you can see, I'm gonna show you right now the V's, that's the right side, and if you flip it over, it's going to, you won't see V's like you do on the other side, and that's the wrong side. So I'm gonna stitch up 2 more to make 14, and we'll get to it. That's 13 and 14. Now, this is when you start doing your stitches. You are going to want to look and see the next, I don't know if you see the hole that's next right there. So the loop that's in the hook is not considered a stitch. So you're going to want to go to the next one. You're going to yarn over, pull through, and now you're going to have 2 loops on your hook. Once you have your 2, you see that you have your 2 loops, you're going to yarn over again, and you're going to want to pull through both loops that are on the hook. That's considered one single crochet. You're going to want to do the same thing on the next stitch, the next one. So you're going to want to go in with the hook in that hole. You're going to want to yarn over, pull through. You're going to have the 2 loops on the hook, 1, 2. You're going to want to yarn over and pull through 2. That's going to be your second single crochet, and you're going to do the same thing to the rest of the chains. So that's the next one. You're going to go in there, you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through, then you have 2 loops. Once you have the 2 loops, you are going to yarn over again, and you're going to pull through the 2 loops that are on the hook. Now we have 3 single crochets, and so on. So I will speed up the process until you finish, and I will be right back. last single crochet of this row, and I just wanted to show you really quick that at the end there's like the knot that you started with. If you want to just get rid of that or whatever, you can just pull it to make it a little bit tighter, and it'll kind of be a seamless knot. Once you're done with your last single crochet in your first row, what you're gonna be doing is you're going to want to chain one. Every time you finish a row, you're gonna chain one. So I'm gonna show you here. You chain one, and that's gonna be considered your row completed. And then you're gonna flip your work. So once you flip your work, this is when you're going to start your second row. Your second row is going to be double crochet. So we just did single crochet. This is going to be a double crochet. You want to yarn over, and you're going to go in the first stitch, and then you're going to put your hook through that first stitch. You're going to want to yarn over again, and you're going to pull through. Now you're going to have 3 loops on your hook instead of 2 like the single crochet. Now you have 3 loops. So once you have the 3 loops, you want to yarn over. You're going to pull through the first 2 loops, not all 3, the first 2. And now you're going to have 2 loops left on your hook, and you're going to want to yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. That's one single crochet. That's one double crochet. So you're gonna want to do that all through the end. You're gonna yarn over, pull your hook through that stitch. You're gonna yarn over and pull. Then you're gonna have 3 hooks on your, I'm like tongue twister. 3 loops on your hook. You're gonna want to yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops, and then you're gonna yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Now I'm going very slow because I want to make sure that this is very beginners friendly, trying to explain the difference between single and double crochet. I would be going a lot faster if this wasn't beginner friendly, so just bear with me for the ones that have already had experience with singles and double crochets. So here I'm doing another double crochet. We're gonna pull through the first 2 and then pull through the last 2, and you're gonna want to do that the whole way down. Here I am about to make the last double crochet, but I wanted to show you that it becomes very difficult to see the stitch when you reach the end. So if you look at the V, you're gonna want to put your hook through that. So with the help of your finger, you're gonna put that loop on your hook. Once you have that first loop of the V on your hook, you're gonna want to put the other loop, and you're gonna use your finger or your nail to help you do that. So you're just gonna like slightly use your finger to put it over, and once you do that, then you can continue with your last double crochet for the row. So here I am, I'm about to show you the pattern. We're gonna be doing the first row single crochet, and the second row is gonna be double crochets. Now this is gonna be the pattern, so you're gonna want to do this repetitively, and you will stop once you have reached your desired length. In my case, it'll be 22 centimeters, so I will be back when I have reached that. Okay guys, so I am back. I have completed my desired length. It took me about 24 rows. It could be different for you, but now this is when you can grab your measuring tape and measure the length of it. Now I said that I had 22 centimeters and this is perfect. If you are using inches, you can also use inches. In my case, I am about 8.5 inches. And this is when I decided to stop. Now the height of this, basically when I told you in the beginning, this is about just a little bit over 3 inches and just about a little bit over 8 centimeters. This is when I said the desired length depended in the beginning when you started chaining. I did 14 chains, which was that measurement. So it could be different for you, or it could be the same, but it's all depending on what kind of mug you have. Now you're gonna grab your scissors, you're gonna wanna cut this, and we're gonna basically sew this together so that we can finish our cozy. Then you're gonna grab your yarning needle and we're gonna use this to sew it together. You're gonna want to grab the piece of yarn that we cut off recently, put it through the yarn needle, and then we're gonna sew it together. You have to fold the yarn in half like that, and then you're gonna be sewing it together. If you already know how to sew, this is going to be easy for you. And excuse the hair, but I have a white dog, as you can see in the picture, and her hair tends to get all over the yarn very easily, and her hair is white, so it's very visible. So I'm just making sure that I'm getting everything that I can while I'm at it. Like, literally, her hair is so visible. Like, look at this. You can see it right there, right? White hair. And then over here too. Look at it. Oh my god. But I gotta love her. So yeah, once you do that, you will fold it in half and you will start sewing it. Now you want to make sure that you are not sewing it crooked. So you want to make sure that you are doing it very evenly. You grab the first stitch and you start pulling through, and like that. So you just want to make sure that it gets sewed in very evenly. So once you're done with joining them together, you want to make a knot with the other thread if you have it. If not, you can start weaving everything in. So after the knot, I grab my yarning needle again and I want to weave in the ends so that they're hiding within the piece. So all you have to do is just weave in, and anywhere you can possibly put the yarn, and then like sew and then pull, and then do the same thing with the other strands. And this is so that we end up with a clean piece at the end. So you do the same thing with this one. You just weave it in. Now remember, I am doing this on this side because this is the wrong side out. Once I'm done with this, I will be flipping it over. So you pull through, and then once you're done with that, you want to cut whatever's left. So cut that one, and then cut that one. So then I flip it out in the right side up. And if there's anything else that you need to cut, you cut it just to clean it up, and that would be the result of the cozy. Now it's the result, but it's not the end, because I want to do edges on the top and edges on the bottom so that it has a neat finish. So what you want to do is you want to go where you did the sewing. Basically, it's going to be like the back of it. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your your hook in there. And then you're going to grab more yarn and you're going to put it under the hook, like I have it right there, if you can see. So you want to hold it with your thumb, and with your index and middle finger you want to hold the yarn tight. And what you're going to do is yarn over and pull, yarn over again. So then you're going to hold the strand. You're going to want to put in the next stitch and start making your single crochet. And the reason why we're having that yarn with the thumb is because we're going to start sewing that or stitching it with it so that it ends up hiding on its own. So you're gonna now remember, this is really hard to find a stitch. You're gonna create your own stitches because this is technically the sides and it doesn't have a stitch, so you're gonna have to create your own. So anywhere you can find, you're going to be putting your hook in and making a single crochet. And you're going to do this all the way around. Here I am at the last of the stitch, and I'm going to show you how to close it. So you're going to make your last single crochet, and what you're going to want to do is to join it, you're going to do a slip knot. And so you're going to go into your first stitch that you created, and so you're going to yarn over again, but the only difference is that instead of yarning through again and pulling through, you're just going to pull through that loop, and that's called a slip knot. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through, and that's going to be the end. So you're going to want to cut your yarn, and with your hook, just pull the whole piece through and pull very tight, and that's gonna secure it. So that's the first edge, that's the top of the edge. I don't know if you can kind of see, it has like a neater end to it and it looks nicer. So we're gonna do the same thing in the bottom, and I will be back when that's done. Okay, so here I am, I'm back with both sides finished. It looks very, very much neater than it was before, and all I have to do is flip it back into the wrong side out, and we are going to do the same thing with the ends. We're going to want to weave them. That piece I'm cutting right now, that's part of the piece that I was crocheting the piece inside already, so that's already technically weaved in. So all you have to do is cut the remainder of the yarn. And with the last 2 strands, you want to do the weaving. So you're going to grab your yarn needle, and then you're going to want to put the yarn in there and then just weave away. So this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoy the video. The next step is just to put it on your cozy and enjoy it. You can do this, of course, any color. You can do the edges any color you want. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comments below. I will do my best to respond to every and each of one of you. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye. See you in my next video.